Hey everybody, before we get into the video, I forgot to send my outro, so if you like the video, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the video. Hey everybody, it's Greed Gaming here, coming at you in the video. Today I'll be talking about Xbox One versus PS4 statistic-wise and sales-wise, so you guys have a better idea of the consoles themselves, because I was recommended this video by a friend who is currently deciding which console to buy, and he does want a next-gen console. So, let's get into it. First off, the first note that I would like to add with this argument for both consoles is that even after E3 2015, the console war isn't exactly over. It's very back and forth. Microsoft introduced backwards compatibility, meaning that starting in fall, you can play Xbox 360 games, select ones, but the ones that are voted on the website, which are all the main AAA titles so far, like Call of Duties, Red Dead, all that stuff, are going to be able to be played on the Xbox One, which is a huge one-up on Sony, because yes, Sony did introduce a lot of things, they're updating a lot, but backwards compatibility is a huge thing that PS4 is missing out on, which is good for Xbox. Now, Xbox One is still trying to fight Sony's powerful specs, because Sony, although similar specs to the Xbox One, does have a little bit better specs in certain areas. Now, being a year and a half since the console's launches, it looks like Sony has taken over the sales portion of it, selling almost 23 million consoles, while Xbox One has only sold close to 15 million as of right now. But they did say that sales are very high at the moment. They said they're growing tremendously, which is great for them. Now let's get into the raw statistics. For CPU, the same. CPU frequency, the same. Their CPU arch, the same. Everything almost is the same. The GPU cores, PS4 does have a more powerful GPU core by 576. And the peak shader throughout is, of course, bigger because the PS4 does have a better graphics card. That's a given. The system memory is almost the same. The system memory bus is the exact same. The system memory bandwidth is bigger on the PlayStation 4, seeing as how they do need the extra power to play their games in 1080p 60 frames per second like they have been. And manufacturing process is exactly the same. So, now it comes down to some of the biggies, which I'm going to get into personally. Is, if you're going to be playing a console on next generation, do you want the console that has a little bit better graphics and a little bit more power, in the case of the PS4, over being able to play with your friends? And this is where a lot of the cross-examination comes into play here, is because with the Xbox One, there are more people, it seems like, who are close friends who are connected on the Xbox One than the PS4. Now, in my friend's case, a lot of his friends are telling him to get the Xbox One, but he doesn't know because he kind of wants a PS4. Now, it is your decision, but I'm just saying that, personally for me, I was considering the same thing, but I went to Xbox One because the friend base is better on there. I have a lot more friends on Xbox One, only have one or two on PS4, you know, that's kind of how it is. The next thing is games. Now, it depends on what kind of gamer you are. There's a lot of different kinds. There's casual, competitive, all that stuff. What kind of games you're into, whether it be RPGs, first-person shooters, a wide variety of games to choose from. So I'd say if you're more of a casual gamer, you play more single-player games, you're more for the graphics and the storyline, I'd say go for the PS4. But if you want to play online, if you want to get competitive, if you want to have fun with your friends online games, for example, Call of Duty, Mortal Kombat, Halo is a good exclusive. It's a lot more online based on Xbox One. While with PS4, you have a lot more story-based games like The Last of Us. You have, oh god, I can't think of any exclusives. Uncharted 4, A Thief's End coming out. You know, they showed a lot of exclusives at Sony's conference. I just don't remember all the title names. Like The Last Guardian, I'm pretty sure, is another single-player based game. So they're more about the graphics. They're more about taking control of the power they have with their console. While Xbox One is more entitled towards the consumer and what they want to play with their friends. So, in the end, it's all your choice. And whatever console choice you choose will affect the people you play with. That's all I can say. This has been Greed Gamer. I'm signing off. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.